G'day everyone, alrighty, Hobbyos 148, the Hawk T MK.127. So this particular boxing is for the Australian variant, but from memory it's not correct. Yeah, there's a few things. I know one is the wing fences. There's too many wing fences on it. From memory, I can't remember what else, but all the experts will know. I have built it many a moon ago. Nice little kit. And I also did the big kinetic 1/32 scale one in the same scheme. Alright. So, as per usual with Hobby Boss, it is very well packed. Keep everything protected. So while we're here, we get started. So you got 3 schemes, or 4, sorry. 2 schemes, different tail markings. That's the one I did last time round, and it's the same scheme I did in the kinetic one, the big one. And you've got the special library, which is also very attractive. Right, so you got the usual advertisements. Okie dokie. So your parts layout, you get some photo etch, which you would have seen when I took it out the box. So you're starting with the cockpit. So trainer, 2-seater, obviously. Not too bad out of the box, and I'm not sure, I haven't checked for a while, but I don't think there's really much available in aftermarket for the Hobby Boss Hawks. From memory, when I looked up, I'm not sure why. There's several different boxings of it, different versions, some British ones and whatnot, and you would have thought it would have been more popular, but I guess not. Anyway, so all ejection seats in your cockpit tub. Nose section, because of its many kits, that section's modular. Your nose section's different. Then you got your fuselage comes together and it plugs into the rear of the nose section there. Instrument combing panel underneath. They would have you put on the canopy at this stage, but I would not do that. You got framework that goes inside the clear part. Intakes, so they're not full length intakes, they plug on the side. And you got the tail. This well, I'm not going to say because I don't know, but it's possible maybe the tail shape is wrong as well. I can't remember now. I think when I built it, like I said years ago, I asked one of the RAAF modelling groups. I'm pretty sure that was the wing fences, and I can't remember what else. Anyway, you got the engine section going on, all the tailpipe. You got inserts for the gear base going into the bottom wing, and then you put your top wings on. And this is, I know it's incorrect, but I can't remember which ones need to be removed. Clear parts going on for your nav lights, and you got the actuators underneath. Then you got pylons. Again, I'm not sure if they're all correct or what. So your speed brake there. So earlier on we were putting the insert, that was the internal part of the speed brake. Nose gear going on, and you're onto the main gear. And then your doors going on, and stabilizers on underside, and then all your antenna and whatnot's going on. So it's a pretty simple build, and it's, as I said, it's a nice build. Gun pod, and again some more stabilizers going on it, and the nose pitot, and then your drop tanks and your weapons. Again, I'm not sure if that's correct for the RAAF version. As I said, it's a nice, pretty easy build if you want to do a modern jet, but if accuracy is your thing, well, you need to check out what needs to be modified. I am to an extent, but I don't get all caught up in it. Oh, I'm not going to build that, it's the wrong shape. It looks like a hawk to me. Right, so because it's the two-seater, you got the 2 frets for your harness. It's just really all harnesses, mirrors, the ejection seat handles, I'm not going to take that out, but some navigation lights, a couple of things in there, tiny bits. Alright, I'll do the, pretty sure this has got a, from memory, I might be wrong, so that's the part that goes inside the canopy, the frame, but you still got a clear glass section. Oh no, it doesn't. I just thought it had a center seam, but it does not. Bonus points. It is a bit scuffed. Needs a polish, but as usual with Hobby Boss, it's nice and clear, except for that scuffing. Otherwise, all good. Let me grab decals. This in when I want to cut the paper. So, I've mentioned this many times, I do not like this tape. Even though they're protecting the decals, that tape leaches out, the sticky leaches into the paper, and when you're trying to get you soak your decals to get them to remove, a lot of the time I get the experience the decal sticks to the paper because there's something in there. So I'd rather they just put it on loosely, but anyway. They got the panther head and the cobra for the special livery scheme that comes in the box. So no issues otherwise with the decals other than what I mentioned with that sticky tape. Your deck cord is a decal. Again, that's a lot of people don't like that, but I'm of the opinion it's representing it in some form better than none. And your instrument panels pretty basic, but again, at least it's represented, because like I said, I don't think you can get an aftermarket one. Of course, companies like Red Fox Studio and Quinta and that might do them now. I don't know, I haven't looked. It's been years since I did my one. Alright, I'm just grabbing what's on top. So, as mentioned, that the wing fences, there's too many. I can't remember which ones. I think maybe all those 3 go and the 1 remains. But if you're building it and you're not sure, if if you get onto like on Facebook, there's a group that modelling the RAAF, RAN and Army group. The guys on there, a lot of them are ex-servicemen, and they will be able to tell you if you want to do it bang on accurate. They'll tell you what's what. Again, they've gone to extra mile to protect, even though there's nothing really on there that can get damaged. They still wrapped it up. So you got two of the same. There's that. So it's sort of, you drop tanks, sidewinders, rocket pod, bombs. And again, I don't know if all that is correct. Oh, that hurt. Stab yourself. Alright. So, you got the bit of mold release agent on there, so that'll need a bit of a clean up with some isopropyl alcohol or something. A bit on there as well. That's your gun pod. Parts of your landing gear, gear doors. That looks interesting. What was that? So you got it. Oh, I'll break that off. You got the clear part you can insert in the canopy, or by the looks of it you can put that in. And it doesn't have any clear section in it, obviously. So so that's the rear of your engine. There's no other detail. That's your intakes. So they're together. You've just got to put them on. But as mentioned, there's no interior detail to it. But it doesn't really matter because they're so tiny. You get some nice details on the gear doors on the inside of them. Your gear legs are two halves, which not a fan of, but hey ho. And all your sensors and antenna and pitos and whatnots. So this is the fuselage section. As mentioned, it's because they do all the other variants to keep costs down for themselves. They do it modular style. So you got two different instrument panel combings there. You need to check which one is required. So you do have some, that riveting on the back is raised and the rest is recessed. Alright. So we have the nose. We'll see some of that. There is an ejection pin right up the front, so when you do the tub, do a dry fit to check if they need to take that out or not. It's a little bit awkward to get to, but it can be done. Alright, so the stabilizer. So it's two part, but it's an insert into that section. Again, I'd be checking a couple of them arrays that I don't foul it fitting in. Then your stabilizers are the one piece, which I am a fan of. Almost there. So at the seats, So 2 of. So out of box, that's not too bad, but you got the photo which harnesses. And last one is the tub. So you got the raised details on your instrument panels, and even though decals are not as good as some of the aftermarket on some kits you can get, as mentioned, I'm not sure whether you can or not for this one, but I don't mind putting decals over the raised detail. It adds to it, gives it the 3-dimensional look, and it's not too bad. But this is an aircraft with a huge canopy and everything can be seen, so. But yeah, not too bad. So there you go. Like I said, it's pretty easy build if you want to have a crack at a modern jet. I would recommend it, but again, if accuracy is your thing, it may not be for you. But what else are you going to do? Because I don't know anyone else does RAAF Hawk. Alright, still photos to follow. Thanks for watching.